A lot of people say I'm a Shohei Ohtani glazer. A lot of people say I'm biased toward him and always have to say something good about him like every video. And to those people, I gotta stand up and say,
you're goddamn right.
Saying I glaze Shohei Ohtani. Bitch, I'm constantly on my knees for the guy. If you're gonna accuse me of loving Shohei, don't stop at glaze, don't downplay it. Well, looks like Shohei's back in some legal trouble news. People to this day still think he was in on the gambling situation that his interpreter was in trouble for, and it's so ridiculous. We'll get to that later. But there is new controversy that just came to light, this time linked to Ohtani and his agent. So thank you for being here, subscribed or not, and if you haven't joined the 49% elite humans, consider hitting that button if you enjoy the videos, as let's go over the accusations. So a Hawaii real estate investor and broker are suing Shohei Ohtani, claiming that he and his agent, Nez Bilello, got them fired from a $240 million luxury housing development on Hawaii's Hapuna coast that they brought Shohei in to endorse. According to the lawsuit filed in Hawaii just a few days ago, Ohtani's agent Bilello kept demanding concessions from developer Kevin J. Hayes Sr. and real estate broker Tomoko Matsumoto before demanding that their business partner Kingsbarn Realty Capital drop them from the deal, which they did, and that's why they're suing, because they feel there was no legit reason for this and that it was an abuse of power. According to the lawsuit, defendants used threats and baseless legal claims to force a business partner to betray its contractual obligations and strip plaintiffs of the very project they conceived and built. Defendants must be held accountable for their actions, not shielded by fame or behind-the-scenes agents acting with impunity. Plaintiffs bring this suit to expose defendants' misconduct and to ensure that the rules of contract, fair dealing, and accountability apply equally to all, celebrity or not. And they also accuse Kingsbarn Realty Capital, the business partner that dropped those two guys, of being more concerned about preserving its relationship with Ohtani rather than honoring its obligations to its business partners. And a spokesperson for Bilello's agency, which is CAA Baseball, declined comment, but in a statement emailed to the Associated Press on Tuesday, Kingsbarn Realty Capital called the allegations completely frivolous and without merit. Okay, first things first, right off the bat, no pun intended, this seems more like an agent thing than a Shohei thing. I get that Shohei's involved because he's connected with the whole situation. The fact that he was the celebrity spokesperson for the project, committed to purchasing one of the 14 residences on the island, I get all that. But from what I'm reading here, it seems pretty obvious that it's not like Shohei himself was very involved in this. It was more of his agent's doing, because that's of course more his job. Shohei Ohtani is kind of like, you know, a baseball player, so he's usually doing that, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think he's talking business a lot. Now, I don't know that, obviously, but this just looks more like an agent thing. Another thing I want to address is that it really is incredible how much people love to jump on a hate bandwagon when someone becomes big enough. The amount of people that have wanted to see Ohtani's downfall since the gambling thing last year, and then this now. I mentioned earlier, people to this day still think that Ohtani was the one gambling and his agent took the fall. The amount of people on Ohtani's side of things, Ippei's side of things, his interpreter, and the FBI, like, don't get it wrong, I don't fully trust the FBI in general, but what in God's name is in it for them to risk so much to protect a baseball player? Unless they're all Dodgers fans. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Again, the amount of people that would have to know the truth and not say anything just doesn't seem possible. Yet, to this day, people are still accusing Ohtani of being guilty. I know a lot of it is just jokes, and it is funny, but a lot of people are kind of serious about it. And the amount of people I immediately saw on the internet because of this latest news basically preying on this man's downfall, it's just weird. Very weird behavior. For the longest time, marketing has always been an issue in baseball. Fans wanted better marketing. Then they get a player who turns into a worldwide celebrity because of how unbelievable he is. Bro got his own Fortnite skin. Like, he's more than just a baseball player, which is amazing for baseball. And then some of those people who complain baseball doesn't have a LeBron are like, nope, can't have it. He's too popular. Nope, I hope he's a criminal, so he gets banned. It's crazy. I mean, last I checked, Shohei isn't smacking his wife or messaging 14-year-old girls or drunk driving. Like, it really is as simple as he's gotten so big and so popular, people want to hate. And it's not just a baseball thing, of course, it's human nature. Like Harvey Dent once said,
you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Or like the Green Goblin once said,
you chose the way of the hero, and they found you amusing for a while. But the one thing they love more than a hero is to see a hero fail, fall, die trying. In spite of everything you've done for them, eventually they will hate you. Why bother?
It really is the truth. Now, most people love Ohtani and know he's good for the game, but I just cannot stand the people who are clearly trying to push a narrative that he's some bad dude, not because they genuinely have evidence for it and genuinely in their hearts believe it, but because they want him to be. This little back and forth I saw just kind of sums it up, and it could be a joke, but I don't know if it is. It starts with this dude Frankie on Twitter posting about the news saying, "Been saying it about Ohtani. There are many skeletons in this closet." This dude replies, "So now he's going to have his agent take the fall for another of his crimes." Frankie responds, "Do you think his wife is his handler or just a prop for his image? Nothing about him seems genuine, to be honest. It's a prop. Even the dog." I feel like I'm watching another version of the new Superman movie at this point. Frankie might be Lex Luthor, and this will be Shohei coming into his office.
That's gonna be...
Lex, I tried to stop him.
It's fine, Heather. Superman, we finally meet. Would you like a coffee?
Where's the dog?
It's just so forced. Like, ugh, his wife is a prop. Even the dog. Yeah, I also heard he shot JFK. Like, get over yourselves, people. I'm not saying Ohtani's 1000% innocent. In this newest case, we don't know enough yet. But again, it seems more like an agent thing than a Shohei thing. And if saying that makes me go down as a Shohei Glazer, I'll happily take that title. Let me know your thoughts, and thank you for watching. Love you. Bye.